What's going on, people of the world? Coming to you live. Hey, can switch up the scenery a little bit. Now we talk about your life purpose in this world. That's like a big topic. It's a deep topic. Because we're all here in this world, and it can't just be for no reason. There's a reason why we're here in this world, right? There is a reason we're here on this world. Well, what are we doing? Just following what everyone else is doing. You're content doing what society has told you to do, while neglecting what you feel deeply called to do in your life. We all have this one thing that we're called to do. You might think that you don't know, and sometimes that can be the case, because we've been so far brought from what we're here to do in this world, because outside influence has been pulling us this way, taking our attention this way, bringing our energy away from our own potential, from our own purpose. This is why you need to go within. You go within, understand your inner connections, your body, your mind, your spirit. And then that's how you are able to really comprehend what your life purpose is in this world. You got to have a sound foundation, right? Check the link in my description. It's a free download. It's a free guide. Link in the description. All right, let's take a walk over here. Let me know in the comments what you feel called to do in this world. What do you find is your unique purpose in this world, and how you fit into the puzzle of this crazy epic journey of life that we're on. You know what I mean? Now, like I mentioned, right, it doesn't have to be so grandiose like that. It's just like, me personally, right? I always feel called to share I've always just felt called to like share what I've always called to share, like my perspective with the world, right? And so before all of this, like I love making music. I love to make rap music, and that particular form of music, form of expression, fit perfectly, because you can really piece it all together and then speak your truth. You speak your perspective, But as I've progressed, I've started to prioritize like other things other than like making music. You know what I mean? I still love music, still make music, but right now, like I've had to go within, really understand like what's going on here before I'm able to express it like that. You know what I mean? But you know what that taught me? Doing music, you know what that taught me? Is that that's what showed me that I want to share with the world. I got something important to say, so I want to share it with the world. And that's why we're here, Your unique purpose, man. Your unique purpose, to whoever's watching this. What drives you in this world? What are your motivations? Is anyone watching this who's like still trying to find out what they're going through, trying to find out what their life purpose is? Maybe maybe you're just done school, right? No pressure, man. No pressure. To whoever watching this, no pressure. Just live your life, and then you will naturally know what you're called to. All the unique gifts that you hold. Everyone has their unique gift. Everyone has their unique quirks, their unique talents. That's the clearest path to realizing what your life purpose is in this world, right? Whether it is you're still in school, maybe you're a bit older, maybe you're even in your mid-30s, 40s, 20s, still a teenager. It doesn't matter, all those things that you feel called to do. When you're in your formative years, maybe you were called to plants, and you love studying botany, gardening. Maybe you love photography. That's like the clearest path to know what your life purpose is in this world. Now that's your unique way to tell your story. Tell your story through crafting beautiful garden landscapes, crafting a story through making a movie, crafting a story through all of these things, all of these things all of these things fit to this large picture of this world, right? Say you love photography. Your photography can reach someone across the world. You can just go on YouTube, put your photography on the internet, and then your photography can touch someone like in a way that's like deep to the core, and then that's gonna change their whole perspective on life. That's gonna change their whole life trajectory just because you chose to live your life purpose and just take action on that. You know what I mean? You can't just even if you do find your life purpose, you can't just sit on the sideline with it and not do anything, Even if like let's say you like gardening, right? You become a landscaper. You become a landscaper in the local community, and then your landscaping gardening it uplifts the community just by having your work displayed on the people's place, and then you uplifting that frequency of the community. That's already a huge influence on the world collective. You in your nature, that's raising the frequency of the collective. You living in you living in your life purpose. That's high frequency. That's high frequency living. That's high frequency right there. And you living your life purpose and your high frequency life purpose, that is expanding out of your existence and interacting with the world. You're interacting with the world. And that's painting the large picture of this generational era that we're integrating into, right? So really get to understand what it is. Get to understand, because we need that. The people need you. The world needs you. 2026, we're in a critical crossroads right now where the world is rapidly changing. The world that we used to know is slowly dissolving while we're building this new coming of the world. Like the advancements of technology, the political uprising and then like all of that, like the people in the powers, AI, the economy, all of that is radically changing right now. Everything is changing. And in order to facilitate this new age, this new era of the world, we need people to be on their purpose. Because we don't need another person just doing what everyone else is doing, That paradigm is shifted from. That paradigm is done. We're really in this new age now. We're in the new age. So we need people with their unique gifts, their unique talents, their unique outlook, their unique purpose in this world, Whether it is that you make music, whether it is you are a farmer, whether it is that you paint pictures, go that path that you feel called to. If you're not on that path right now, do that. Do that, man. Whoever's watching this, do that. Take the steps towards that. Because that's what the world needs right now. The world needs that we gotta get that spark in. So many people are just walking around like zombies, doing what everyone else is doing, dreading the week just to be burnt out on the weekend, so they gotta numb themselves just to get themselves through until next Monday. No, that's done. The people, let's really find out what we're doing here. Let's really find out what we're doing here, all right? All right. Thank you for tuning in. Look, if you are ready to step into your life purpose, to realize your life potential, and to help facilitate this world in this new era that we're going into. If you're ready to do that, but you just don't know where to start, you need some guidance. Look, there's a link in the description of this video. It's a 80-minute coaching session called the Reality Foundation Blueprint. But first, we're going to understand what the biological baseline is so that you can reach that frequency to realize your life purpose. And then from there, we're going to diagnose what it is restricting you from reaching that foundation, reaching that, what's restricting you from taking the steps towards that. And then we're going to do a step-by-step blueprint on how you can reach that. If that's something that you're interested in, there's a link in the description of this video. Look, the time is here. The time is here where the world is on the edge of something big coming. And look, the world needs you. If you need some guidance in that, check the link in the description, all right? All right, I'll see you in the next one, all right? I'll see you on the other side. To the world and to the people.